What's going on, everyone? It's the Bourbon Judge. Today we're going to dive into a fun topic. The top 7 bottles that the Bourbon Judge missed out on in 2021. But before we do that, real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to my man Troy M. Troy is my newest patron. So Troy, thank you very much, my friend, for supporting the Bourbon Judge and just kind of helping to make all of this come to fruition. As well as thank you to all my patrons out there as well. Really appreciate the love and support. If you all would love to support the Bourbon Judge, definitely check me out on Patreon. But until then, let's go ahead and check out this episode. Back at it, and I'm ready to have some fun, but unfortunately today we're not reviewing any bourbon. I'm going to go ahead and outline 7 bourbons that I personally missed out on this year. But before we get started, real quick, just want to say Merry Christmas, everybody. A couple days away, so Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, Happy Kwanzaa. And if you celebrate nothing, Happy Nothing. Hey, I'm an equal opportunity provider, so seriously though, Merry Christmas, and as well as all the other different holidays that are out there. Just honestly, take some time, enjoy yourselves with family and friends. There's nothing like it, and just, you know, have some fun. So real quick, I figure, you know, whenever I always talk about like different, you know, episodes, like what I'm going to review and so forth, different bottles, there's a lot of commentary. People always drop, you know, insight and comments saying, hey, Bourbon Judge, you and all these other whiskey tubers, you guys and gals get everything, right? And I'm here to say that is incorrect. Yes, do we get a lot of bottles in terms of, you know, making great connections with store owners. So typically when bottles come in, we get like first preference, but we're also shopping a lot. But I'm here to prove that theory wrong. We do not get everything. At least I did not get everything that was on my list. Maybe, hey, I don't know. Maybe via Santa, I was on the naughty list this year. So, you know, I've definitely missed out on a few bottles that I really wanted. I mean, badly. So, hopefully, I don't know. And according to Mrs. Judge, aka my Santa, I did not get any of these bottles for my Christmas. So... Nothing I even need to look forward to for this Christmas, because I'm not getting any of these bottles. She's already made that crystal clear to me. All right. So which 7 are we going to review, or which 7 am I going to reference? And I'm also even going to tell you why I wanted them as well. The last thing I would say is that, you know, for these 7 bottles, the Bourbon Judge, I hunted all over. I'm talking about store connections. Didn't come through. Traveled, planes, trains, automobiles, didn't come through. Lotteries in other states. I even had like some of my cousins and aunts and uncles entering lotteries for me. Still didn't get these bottles. So I say all that to say that trust and believe, a lot of us still have a hard time getting bottles. It's not just all of you guys out there. It's us as whiskey tubers as well. All right, I did pour a little bit of Stellum here in my glass just because I can't have a review or even an episode and not have something in my glass. So I'll sip on a little Stellum just for some fun. But let's go ahead and dive into it. Last thing I'll say is that, of course, now, obviously, I could have bought some of these bottles in secondary, but that just defeats the whole purpose. You know, buying things on secondary, if it's a little bit above MSRP, sure. But most of these bottles are like $1,000 plus on secondary. So to me, that's just absolutely insane. I'm not paying 2, 3, 4, 10 times an MSRP just to get a bottle. No juice, in my opinion, is worth paying $1,000 or more. That's just crazy. But it is what it is. All right. Because I don't have these bottles, I will, of course, obviously fly in a picture so you guys can see, and ladies, what they look like. Oh, man. I really wish I had all these, but at least 2 or 3 of these. But, hey, it is what it is, right? So, the first bottle that I missed out on, and I wanted this bottle so bad, Wild Turkey Master's Keep Toasted. Oh. Like many of you out there, I love myself some Wild Turkey. A toasted version, come on, that just sounded like dessert all day long. I wanted that bottle so bad, texting friends, entering lotteries, still couldn't get it. So what happened? I don't have it. I missed out. I do love some Wild Turkey products. You can find the Wild Turkey's Master Keep Rye, but that toasted oak, or the toasted one that came out this year, super hard to find. Escaped me, like many of us out there. Definitely escaped me. Number 2. Now this one, actually a buddy of mine locally here where I live in Delaware, he actually does have a bottle of it, so I need to hurry and get to his house before he finishes it, because this is probably like, gosh, this was up there for me for this year, and I wanted this bottle badly, and I'm talking badly. Old Forester Barrel Strength Rye. I love Old Forester, like many of us out there, like many of you all as well. 1910, 1920. You can make your own 1915. But when you're talking about an Old Forester Barrel Strength Rye, the Old Forester Barrel Strength Bourbon is amazing. I have that one, store pick of that one. But the Old Forester Barrel Strength Rye, I guarantee you that is absolutely, mwah. It has to be delicious. It just sounds spicy and sweet and smoky and oaky. It just sounds fantastic. But again, not in my glass. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and get a little bit of the bourbon because I'm in pain right now. Thank you, Stellum. At least Stellum's has joined the bourbon household. I'll put Stellum here for now. All right, number 3. So this bottle, you know, I will say, I actually had a sample of this one. I actually had a sample of 2 of these, but I had a sample of this one as well. But only a sample. A good friend, somebody who subscribed to the channel, sent me a sample, so I'm very thankful to at least have tried this. But again, I don't own the bottle. Funny enough, the label is very similar. Blue Note 17. There's no Blue Note up in this house. Not in the judge's quarters. Unfortunately, I missed out also on Blue Note. That good old Tennessee whiskey. Not gracing the Bourbon Judge's household. Unfortunately, folks. Unfortunately. Sad. It's just a catastrophe. A catastrophe. Oh, man. Hey, before I move over to number 4, real quick, hit me with 3 quick favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button. Change it up a little bit. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell. Get the notifications every time I put out content. And last but not least, also drop me a comment. I want to know what are some bottles that you all missed out on this year that you really wanted badly. So let me know. Drop me a comment with that detail. Love to kind of know and also go back and forth. All right, number 4. Oh man. Now this bottle, I will say, unfortunately, I as well missed out on it. However, some people did send me a couple samples, so I'm very thankful to, like, my man Terrence and my man Brian both sent me samples of this, so I appreciate Brian from North Carolina as well as my man Terrence. So huge shout out to those gentlemen for giving me samples. But again, unfortunately, actually finding it in a store and being able to purchase it, no go. Russell's Reserve 13 years. Now I love that bottle, and I mean I love that bottle. I'm a huge Russell's fan, So I was fortunate to at least try it. It made me appreciate how much I really wanted it. But it's cool. I wasn't fortunate enough to find it on the shelf, but I'm thankful for my friends who hooked me up. But that definitely graces the Bourbon Judge's household as the 4th bottle I missed out on in 2021. Oh man, that was a tough one, boy. I really wanted that bottle badly, but hey, it is what it is, right? You gotta move on, onward and upward, as they say. All right, so what graced the number 5 spot, the single spot, numero number 5. All right, so this bottle, Cousin Anita loves. This is her favorite brand by itself. Cousin Anita's favorite brand. So if you ever seen Cousin Anita on the show, and I'm gonna get her back on soon. She's actually coming for the holidays, so we're gonna fit in some some episodes. Trust and believe, you will be seeing Cousin Anita very soon. But number 5 on my list that I wish I had, 4 Roses limited edition. Love 4 Roses products. Love 4 Roses products. That limited edition bottle is. I had it once at a bar, so I did try it at a bar, but unfortunately, again, not in this house, not in this courtroom, not on this barrelhead. The 5th bottle I missed out on, 4 Roses limited edition. Now, my favorite number is 7, so we'll get to that last one last. But the next bottle, number 6. So the 6th bottle that I missed out that I wanted so bad. Oh man. E.H. Taylor Warehouse C. Really wanted E.H. Taylor Warehouse C. And I mean, like everyone else, I love Buffalo Trace products. I know their stuff is like so highly allocated, so hard to find. I thought, fingers crossed, toes crossed, do some traveling, jump on some planes, go to Kentucky, go here, go there. I'm gonna find it. And I didn't find it. I didn't find it. Did not grace this house, unfortunately. Hey, I missed out on it. It is what it is. You got to be able to look forward, you know. I love H. Taylor products. That's the reason why I really wanted that bottle badly. I love all the, H. Taylor by itself, everything they make. The small batch, the barrel proof, the rye, their single barrels, everything is always delicious. So I was hoping I was going to be able to, especially maybe through like some connections, I could get a bottle. Unfortunately, I didn't get a bottle. I didn't even get a taste of that, so I don't even know what it even tastes like. So just know that I missed out on that too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cheers this last one. Hey, real quick, as we get into the holiday season, again, happy holidays, honestly, to everybody. From me to you, much love and respect. I appreciate everyone watching the video. I appreciate everyone always just commenting, reaching out via email. I love going back and forth. So, again, cheers to everybody out there. Appreciate you all. All right, number 7. So the last bottle that, I put in some work for this bottle. I traveled to Kentucky. I had made some connections with people that thought they were going to have it. Went out with the wife. We had our visit to Kentucky earlier, a couple months ago. Thought I had this bottle in my grasp. I mean, I felt it. I could, it was right there. And then it wasn't there. King of Kentucky. Brown-Forman's top of the line bottle. I know it's super hard to find, but I'm telling you, I felt like I was like, it was like I had it in my hands. I had it, and then it went. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. It stinks. Hey, again, as much as I love Brown-Forman, as much as I love I would have loved to love King of Kentucky. Unfortunately, I missed out on that one as well. I will say, like everything else, hey, it's just bourbon. Even though these are my 7 that unfortunately I missed out on, there's a lot of other great bourbon that's out there. I had some other great bottles I found this year. So like I said earlier on, hit me in comments. Let me know where some of the bottles that you missed out on this year that you really wanted and or had a chance to get, but maybe you just were late to the store, something happened, you weren't able to get it. Hey, until next time, peace, cheers, salute. I appreciate everyone out there. Later.